book. Hey folks, welcome back. Yes, I'm sure you know what book we are going to review today. Yes, it's part 4 and 5 of He Did It. Now, it just cannot get bigger than this. What a coincidence that we are going to conclude the book's review today, which happens to be Adi Shankaracharya Jayanti. Today is the day when he was born. And what more can we do than pay tribute to a person who actually conserved the values and the spirit of Adi Shankaracharya in Ernakulam. So it's like an inception of conservation, because Swami Chinmayanand conserved and helped retain Adi Shankaracharya's values and cultures, and Adi Shankaracharya himself is known to keep the Indian culture alive. It's amazing, it's phenomenal. I just have no words to express this. So without further ado, let's go to the other part of this video and see what's in store in part 4 and 5 of this book. Alright, part 4, Beyond Borders, the Global Mission. The English Swami's audacity. So why audacity? Because he dared to speak the ancient secrets of the Upanishads in the language of the colonizers. To the traditionalists, it was a scandal. To the modern youth, it was a lifeline. He didn't just translate words, he translated a way of life for a generation that had forgotten how to be Indian. He put it very nicely. We need to amalgamate the Western with our tradition for the modernity, to bring modernness which the youth currently seeks. And he cited the example of Japan. They are modern, yet they have preserved their culture. The world is not enough. As the mission grew, the borders of India became too small for his grand vision. He realized that the starvation of the West was not of the stomach, but of the soul. He took the Ganga of knowledge and diverted its flow towards the skyscrapers of New York and the halls of London. Then came the birth of the youth wing. He did not want followers. He wanted 100 Vivekanands. He looked at the restless energy of the youth and saw not a problem to be managed, but a powerhouse to be harnessed. Youth are not useless, he would roar. They are used less. What a way to put it. The architect of institutions. Why will you call him an architect? For he designed not just temples, but schools, hospitals, and management institutes. Every brick laid was an invitation for the common man to integrate the spiritual with the material. The elusive ego. Even at the height of global fame, he remained the postman delivering his master's mail. He often said, "The glory is his, the failures are mine." He walked among kings and presidents with the same detached ease as he walked the dusty roads of Pune. Part 5, the final part, Twilight Triumph, the Legacy and Mahasamadhi. The fragile instrument. His body was a borrowed vehicle and he drove it hard. Despite multiple heart surgeries and a mounting list of ailments, he worked 18 hours a day. When doctors pleaded for him to rest, he replied, "When I am used up, the master will take the tool away. Until then, let me work." It's only my heart. During a major heart episode, he looked at the monitors and the worried faces of doctors with a mischievous glint in his eye. To him, the heart was just a pump. The life that powered it was beyond the reach of any surgeon's knife. Footprints on the sands of time. He returned to the banks of the Ganga, to the Sidbari ashram, looking at the peaks that had once sheltered him. He had completed the circle. The rebel had returned as a rishi, having fulfilled the command of Swami Tapovan Maharaj to share the truth. The final departure, 3rd August 1993. In San Diego, far from the Himalayan caves, but close to the hearts of thousands, the great orator fell silent. He did not die. He simply unplugged the equipment. The man who taught the world how to live showed them in total peace how to live. The Living Legacy. The book concludes not with an end, but a beginning. He did it refers not just to his life's work, but to the proof that a single human being, fueled by a higher ideal, can ignite a global spiritual renaissance that outlives the flesh. There is a lot to ponder on this life, and the biggest thing is that how a ordinary human being, which we would call, turned out to be such a great, how he converted his life to such a great life which touched millions of souls. A must read. That's it for today. I'll see you in the next one.